Hi there, Commanders! GuardianE here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video, and here we are on day 1 of the brand new Stellar Blade collaboration. Yes, Stellar Blade collabing with Nikke was announced, I think, last year, and it is finally here to coincide with the PC launch and release of Stellar Blade. So, our goal for today? To get Eve, of course. She dropped with her own pickup limited recruitment banner, as we can see right here, looking absolutely phenomenal. Burst animation is absurd in the best way possible. That shooting animation, equally outrageous and in all the right ways. Just absolutely gorgeous, and we've got to get her. The goal for today is going to be to try to go for the max limit break. It is, of course, a standard, or it's a limited pickup banner, but not an Overspec or a Pilgrim banner, so she is going to be at the 2% out of an overall 4% rate. Yeah, let's just get cracking. Let's get into it. Fingers crossed, hoping for the best. Let's get it going. Let us get it going, and hope that RNG is on our side today. Because not only do we have Eve to pull for, but in a week's time, we are going to get the second character in the collaboration, which will be... Oh, it's purple. Dang it. Which will be Raven, which of course we are going to be going for as well. So no first pull luck today, unfortunately. That is not in the cards. We're not gonna snag an Eve out of the gate. Let's go ahead and skip here. Didn't get the full counters. Only Anis and Neon here. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Okay. Alright, that's okay, we're just shaking off, you know, it's been a little while. It's been a little while since we've pulled on a rate-up banner, just shaking off the dust, you know? Getting back into the swing of things, it's okay, it's alright. Let's do a little slow play action this time. Let's just do a little slow play. Dang, maybe Eve's not liking the slow play. Hey, that's not what she's about. That's not good. That is not good. Alright, let's skip. Hey, we got the full counters, though. That's always a good sign. Full counters, that should mean that our girls are going to give us some luck on the next pull, right? Let's go ahead and recruit again. And see if we've got 3 Lady Lucks on our side. Let's do a quick draw. And bam! No! No! That's 3 dead multis in a row. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Did our counters lead us astray? It can't be, right? Can't be. Well, like I said, I am excited for the release of Stellar Blade on PC. I have it pre-ordered. We do get a free, not a free, but it's like, you know, a bonus Gacha Skin for Scarlet, the original version of Scarlet, and so... Ooh, okay, alright, got the gold, got the gold. Let's make it happen here. Come on, 1 Eve down. 1 Eve down, let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. Oh, 2 Eves down! Let's just go for both. Let's go for both. Let's make it happen right here. Come on, come on! Oh, okay, that's Elysian. That's not gonna be her. Oh, it's Guillotine. Our little Chuni. That is not gonna be her. Of course, we are looking for the abnormal symbol and name, manufacturer name, because that is the that is what we get when we get a collaboration unit. And of course, that's what Eve is. I've already lost count of where we are in this multi. Right here? Come on! Oh, there she is! Oh, yes. Yes, sirree. That is beautiful. You love to see her. You love to see her. That is fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I think they did, honestly, a great job of the adaptation of her into the game. At first, it was a little jarring, kind of the disconnect between, I think, the, you know, the realistic, the graphics of the Stellar Blade, and then the kind of 2D version anime style of her here. But I feel like it's very fitting, obviously very attractive. Hips galore, exquisite curves, and that bodysuit just is an incredible look for her. Just clings to every supple contour, and there we are. So that is going to be our first Eve. We are going again for the max limit break today, so let's keep going. Let's keep trying. I was saying that we do want to have a little bit of luck today, because not only is Raven coming in a week's time, and we do want to... I think I'm going to try to max limit break her too, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do have a good number of resources. Oh! Ooh! Okay, fake out! Fake out! Come on, Eve! Come on, Eve, let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling right here. Oh, 2! Another 2? Another 2? Okay. We could have Max Limit Break 2 Eve off of this multi within 50 pulls. That would be amazing. Yes! Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright. Things are looking bright. Okay. That is awesome. Yeah, so Raven coming, right? Alright, well, actually, let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got here. Let's not get distracted by the side talk. Let's see who it is. Come on now. Where we at? Oh! Max Limit Break 2 for our Eve. Yes, please. That is stellar. That is absolutely amazing. Very, very pleased about that. Oh man, that feels good. That feels good. Okay. All right. Well, things are looking pretty on the up and up, I gotta say. We're still within the actual vouchers rather than our crystals, so we are looking pretty. Not as pretty as Eve, but we're looking pretty. All right, next multi in. Like I was saying, Raven's coming around the corner. We actually have confirmation that we are getting a rerun of the Nier Automata collaboration with 2B and A2, who I already have. But oh my God, could it be? Can we do it here? Can this be it? Can this be it? I think Eve just wants to shut me up. I think that's what it is. It's like she keeps another 2. What the heck? The hat trick of the doubles? The hat trick of the doubles? Really? Oh, okay. Elysian. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Privity. Actually, pretty appropriate because I think she is going to be a part of the story. So I am looking forward to that. Really eager to get into the story too. I'm sure it's going to be a fun time, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot more freedom and flexibility since, of course, Stellar Blade is a shift-up property, so they have a little bit more flexibility with the writing and everything else. So let's see here. And? Oh, Tetra! Alright. I don't know who I'm missing in Tetra. Oh, Bunny Soda! You love to see her. Love to see her. Oh, Soda's great. Soda is awesome. But yeah, not our target. But that's okay. It's all right. I think that might be Max Limit Break for her, which is amazing all the same. Still happy about that. Privity, I think I have it +4 at this point, something like that. So yeah, Nier Automata collaboration rerun is coming, and while I have the characters, I think they kind of leaked that we're getting swimsuit. Oh, okay, we're going into the gems now. Going into the gems. They were getting swimsuit either versions or skins for 2B and A2. Either way, I'm excited. So we're gonna have to see what ultimately gets revealed there. I don't doubt that they will do them justice. Okay, purple. It's okay. It's alright. We were on a hot streak for a while, so you kind of expect things to cool down just a tad, and that is well within expectations for probability and RNG here. Let's skip. Almost the full counters. We got our lovely Anius and Rappy at the end there. So after Nier Automata rerun, we're probably going to get our summer event, right? So limited summer characters, swimsuits, beach bodies. I mean, obviously a very, very important time. So that's going to be a big resource sink as well. So lots of big targets incoming. I'm just saying around the corner. So just be advised, be careful. You know, spend wisely your in-game currency and out-of-game currency if as desired. Okay. All right. Alright, we're continuing to cool down. It's okay, though. We're still within 100 pulls at this point. So let's do... we've been doing some slow plays. Let's do another quick draw. Let's do a quick draw here. And 3, 2, 1, go! Ah. No. No, not hitting. Not hitting. Ah. Okay, we just need one more Eve. And that's all I need for the max limit break. And that's what I was aiming for. Okay. Let's go back here. God, I love seeing that burst animation every time I come back here. Yeah, after summer, I mean, you know, the next big thing would be anniversary, which is not, you know, not too far away from summer. So yeah, the hits don't stop coming, I guess. Just gotta Pray to RNG. Oh no, that was bad. That was a bad multi. That was yeah, not great at the end there. Not great. Okay, okay. I mean, I guess at least it wasn't the all blue, but still smarts a little bit. This will put us at 100 pulls in. Now let's see if we can just get that max limit break within 100 pulls. Let's see if we can do that. Let's do a slow play. It's creeping. Oh no. Come on. Fake out? Ah. No. No. Oh, another 2? I mean, today, 2 has kind of been the theme of today, if you think about it. We keep getting 2 SSRs in the multis, and then we keep getting these two purples. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. It's alright. This is still well within what I was willing to spend today for Eve here. And I have plenty of gold mileage at the ready, if need be. Quick draw, please! No. No. No, no, no. A very weird set of pulls. I feel like we've gotten all of our golds in like a couple of multis, and then everything else has been pretty dead. That's a lot of delta. That's a lot of delta. Okay. Alright. Come on, Eve. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. We can get that absolutely gorgeous burst lobby screen and build you up the way that you deserve to be built up. Ah, okay. These purples are starting to wear on me. They are starting to wear on me. Okay. Alright. Maybe what I deserve after getting all those double SSRs, but, you know. Let's turn it around here. Alright. Slow play. Purple Y. Purple Y. Oh. We're in the drought zone. This is the pain. This is the pain of it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I feel good about this. I think it's 140 in. Let's do a quick draw. 3, 2, 1. Huh! Oh no. Oh god. That's a lot of purple. At least. So I was saying, yeah, I'm eager to get into the story of the collaboration. I have not played Stellar Blade. I was waiting to play Stellar Blade until it launched on PC. It has launched on PC. Like I said, I have it pre-ordered. Can't wait to dive into that. Obviously, love the aesthetics of the game. Absolutely beautiful. Character design and environment design. I am definitely an enjoyer of action games. I am very much a Devil May Cry fan. Ah, purple again. So I am, again, very much looking forward to my first playthrough of the game. I may end up live streaming it if people... Oh god, only 2 purples again. The dichotomy of gacha. It's like, got all of our golds, like, pretty early on, and now it's been a dead zone. Jeez. Eve, come on now. You can't do me like that. Play nice. Play nice. This is a celebration. It's a celebration of the launch on PC. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Really? Okay, okay, there we go. Alright. Please. Haven't we suffered enough? Okay. So that was number 4? I think it was number 4. Alright, Delta. Alright, Idol. Next, Eve. Abnormal. Abnormal. Oh, no, that's Tetra. That is Tetra. Oh, Romani. Beautiful. I already have her, but this is actually, I think, my first dupe of Romani, so I'll take that. That's pretty nice. One of those characters that have been in the game since day 1, and we had to wait for her to finally come out. That is quite nice. Alright. Alright, so I think we're creeping closer to the 200 pulls. I think we're almost there. I've been trying to soft keep track, but I think I may have also lost track. So we'll see. Because I am going to hard stop at 200. Because that was the plan. So, man, these purples... They're killing me. They are killing me. Okay. Yeesh. Yeesh. Alright. I think we got 3 multis left, if I'm not mistaken. So... still got time to turn it around. And that'll give us plenty of gold mileage for basically everything else. We'll do a quick draw here. 3, 2, 1. Hwah! Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of neon. Okay. That's... Now, give us the firepower that we're looking for here. We want our Eve. Please, make it... help us out. Throw us a bone. Alright, 2 multis left. Can we get her in our pulls? Do we have to resort to the mileage? Let's do a slow play. Man. Just not working out. I was so happy at the beginning of these pulls, and they've just descended into mediocrity. Painful mediocrity. Eve, come on! What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Alright, it's a celebration of your PC release. You got a brand new Gacha skin that looks gorgeous, the skin suit, right? Come on, show up. Show up. Oh, please. Please! Alright. Is that it? Is that where we call things? Alright. Wow, all the rappy. All the rappy in the world. I want to try to get 1 more gold. Is that foolish? That is foolish. I know it's foolish. I don't care though. I know it's foolish, but I don't care. I'm gonna go past my rule because I think we're at 200 pulls. I'm gonna go a little bit beyond just to see if we can snag ourselves a gold. Oh, okay, all right. This is where we end it. Win or lose, this is where we end it. But come on, Eve, I know you're in here. Look at that, the purple runway leading right up to the Eve, the gold. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be her. All right, Rappy. 4. All right, I think she's next. I think next is our gold. Come on now, come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is what we like to call a win. Okay. We take those. We take those. That is going to be a max limit broken Eve. Little past 200 pulls, so a little beyond what I wanted to go in for. But that's okay. She is worth it. She is worth it. 100%. Let's go ahead and skip, and there we go. Fantastic. We are going to take a closer look at her kit, her gameplay, just her profile, everything else. We're going to take a closer look at Eve as a whole. Also, stuff that dropped alongside the event, too. We're going to take a closer look at all of that. So, yeah, stick around. I'm going to go ahead and max limit breaker, go ahead and raise her up, and then we're going to take a look at her kit and everything. Alright, so Eve here, part of the 7th Airborne Squad, a squadron sent by Mother Sphere to reclaim Earth. Eve belongs to this squad. Their goal is to wipe out the Naytibas. Take a closer look at her profile here. So she is an assault rifle attacker, burst 3 iron coated. A member of the 7th Airborne Squad, like other Airborne Squad members, she possesses outstanding physical abilities. For some reason, she appears rather naive about the world. What would that mean? So again, if we take a look at her here, my goodness me, she looks fantastic. I really do adore the transition that they made to Nikke art style. Obviously that bodysuit looks spectacular on her. I love the little tie and the also kind of the flouncy bits and the strips of cloth that hang off of her gives a little bit more kind of interesting, striking elements to her movements. As she does a little swing of the blade down that comes off of her hair tie. You know, that's like where it's coming from, so that's really cool. I really like that. So that is quite nice. If we take a look at her shooting pose here, so here she is behind cover with that giant weapon. I've seen this gun in-game. I've seen some gameplay of Stellar Blade, so I am familiar with that piece of it. And then her shooting... Jesus! That shooting animation. Oh my god. It's absolutely just eye candy galore. Just bounce and wobble all over the place. The jiggle, the physics are stellar, just absolutely amazing. To be perfectly honest, I could watch that all day. The pose, absolutely incredible, highlighting all of her juicy curves from behind. It is, yeah, it's just, it's sublime. It is sublime. And then we've got her little chibi animation here. Walking along, very cute. She has her, like, floating drone next to her, too. Very appropriate. They are developing more game modes that do involve the chibis, so... Again, I do appreciate the work that they put into the chibis, since we don't see them in gameplay, at least thus far, except for, like, April Fool's Day and things like that. But that is going to change in the future. We are going to get modes that do kind of show them off. So this is the outpost. May I take a look around? Aww. And this place is quite impressive. I can't believe it's entirely underground. Yep, that's the Ark. Alright, well, of course, that is not the only look for Eve. That is the default costume, but we do get a free skin for her, the keyhole dress. So this you can acquire. I think you get it just by getting Eve through the gacha. I think you complete a mission, and then you do get this skin for her, which is quite nice. It's beautiful. Now, I do think that, that Eve has, like, 90 skins or 90 costumes in Stellar Blade, something like that. So obviously they had to pick and choose which ones were going to be featured in Nikke. Not to say that we couldn't get more skins in the future. Again, Stellar Blade is obviously developed by Shift Up, so they do have a little bit, I think, of freedom there, maybe. But I think this outfit is great. It's obviously very trim, short skirt. The thigh-high boots are incredible on her. The opening up top with the actual kind of dark stocking look just works. The hexagon, like kind of the futuristic hexagon pattern along her arms and the cuffs, and it kind of has this officer's appeal to it all the same. It has some like formal elements to it that look really great. And then of course along the hips you do have these openings along the side that just has a little bit of extra hip exposure, which is certainly much appreciated. If we take a look at the shooting pose once again, that's, oh my god, it's just... Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm going to get tired of that anytime soon. So yes, but it is very nice. You can even see the bottoms of her boots there with the pose. And there's just how snug that pencil skirt is on her. Looks really fantastic. And then once again, the chibi. Very, very nice. And then naturally, in addition to the free skin that we all get, there is going to be a pass skin. So this one is going to be the Neuralink suit. As you can see here, quite striking with the white and the red. And got a little bit of a different animation. She makes a little heart symbol, and there is a little sound effect that plays too. Runs her hand along her hip, and then, again, pulls it together with a little heart symbol. Very, very cute. Obviously, love how form-fitting and stylish the red is. It's like a hot rod red with some actual strings and straps and openings on the side. Very, very alluring. You have the halter top design, very stylish, very fashionable, and then the long gloves really completing the look. She really does look great. Take a look at the shooting pose here. So, oh my god! Oh wow! I was not expecting that. The pelvic curtain from behind. It's just that was based on what I saw up front. That was not what I was expecting from the back, and I love it. That is, yeah, that looks incredible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so once again, this is the pass skin, right? This is the one that you can get for signing up for the pass, completing the missions, and completing them before the end of the event, like so. So very nice. Why are there no humans living here? So raptors attack this place on occasion. Yes, of course. Talking about the outpost, I'm sure. And finally, of course, oh, wait. Scarlet Racer's High can be obtained from the Costume Gacha CD key provided in Stellar Blade Complete Edition. CD key is redeemed. It will be accepted if you already own the costume. The same costume cannot be obtained. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I will be getting this CD key. I don't know when. I'm not sure when the game actually like launches, but we will be getting this skin for Scarlet as part of our copy of Stellar Blade. So that is going to be much appreciated. We can enjoy the burst animation right here, and then here we've got just the attacking pose and everything. Let's take a closer look. We might as well, right? So, really striking, especially with the full moon behind her. It looks really nice. And she's just kind of like crouched and squatted across this rock with some stone and the carved into it. It looks like she is sharpening her blade. And with each strike, you get a nice little kind of wobble of the thighs there that are exposed. The opening up front, very abbreviated. It kind of seemed to indicate that this was a racer's high. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a race queen skin. I didn't get that sense necessarily. But this is the first skin for Scarlet. This version of Scarlet, I should say. Looks quite nice. The reload animation there. And again, there is that little thigh wobble with the reload too. Very nice. There we go. So that's great. It's great to see kind of the OG Scarlet get her due as well with this skin. So much appreciated there. And then if we take a look at the chibi here, there she is, looking very poised. Oh, that's so cool. That giant flip and then landing on the stone. The are those butterflies that are kind of fluttering by, or are those leaves? I'm not sure. I didn't catch that. But then the moon overhanging above her. Oh, they look like petals. Yeah, they are petals. Okay. So yeah, fantastic. Her walk animation has a little sound effect to it. I don't think that is standard. So that's pretty cute. Battle. There she is attacking. The reload, of course. Stun. Talk 1. And Talk 2. So again, we are going to be getting this one as a bonus for our purchase for the complete version of Stellar Blade on PC. But in addition to this, there of course is the... where's the skin suit for Eve? Is that dropping later? Maybe that's I should have looked at the notices. I assumed that it was dropping all at once. It's obviously in the game. We just saw it as a selectable option in Eve's inventory or skin selection. So clearly it's available, at least to view. It just might not be part of the gacha just yet. So maybe we have to wait for that. We do get some free racing flags. Alright, so apparently not available yet, but we do have, again, right here, the gacha skin for Eve that will be dropping. And looks absolutely amazing. So this is the skin suit, as you can see. This is based on the skin suit that she has in Stellar Blade, which I believe happens if you just remove her armor entirely. I think she takes amplified damage, maybe even some like debuffs, or even like doesn't get the advantage of certain effects and things like that from her armor or accessories. But yeah, this it's basically, you know, extra hard mode if you want to take on an additional challenge, and you get rewarded with the view, of course, as she looks absolutely spectacular. And take a look at the, oh my god, just stretching in the seat. So this is of course a camp, which we'll see many of those within Stellar Blade, just taking a load off, resting and recuperating and saving while in the seat itself, and the seat does heal her. But yeah, just that the glossy, semi-transparent look of the outfit, the skin tone is just incredibly captivating. Obviously, just full curves on display, just very, very delicious. And yeah, she looks amazing. I got the Dreamcatcher up top, little cot in the back. Piping hot stew, looking pretty tasty, just like Eve here as well. And then we can take a look at her shooting pose, which, again, she is squatted here behind cover. Get to admire the front view, and then the firing. Oh my god! Oh, rejoice, rejoice! It just makes me so happy. It just makes me so happy. That's just fantastic. That is just fantastic. Even the way she kind of like just pivots on the balls of her feet too, and like kind of the shifting of the calves and the thighs, like it's just really well animated all around. We could take a look at here, the gacha skin with the chibi. Should have its own unique little animation here where she's resting and stretching in the camp. So sweet. Look at that. Very, very nice. Check out the walking animation. There she goes. Alright, so let's do the bare minimum here. Let's go ahead and get everything up to 7s. It's pretty economic, while getting a lot of bang for your buck in terms of resources for the actual skills themselves. Naturally, because she is an abnormal, she's a collab character, I have plenty of abnormal gear, so we can give her a full load here of gear. Max ammo is nice, that's actually going to be useful. Hit rate, probably not so much. Equipment modification, and elemental damage is nice, but Pretty bad roll overall. No line 2 or line 3. All right, let's overload the chest area, chest armor, and once again, wow, these have been real bad rolls, I gotta say. Let's go ahead and give the boots a shot and see. My God, these have all been terrible. They've all been so bad. All right, let's re-roll this. I'm gonna spend some modules here because I feel like I gotta get. Oh my God, really? That's enough for me to kind of like sit with it, at least for now. All right, I'm really hoping that we get a decent third line here. Oh, another max ammo. I don't say no to that, to be honest. We're getting an awful lot of max ammo in the third row, though, and I don't know if that's really optimal for her. Let's take the elemental. Again, I'm hoping for something in the third. We got hit rate, which not that great. I'm thinking, what is with all of the? I've gotten 3 max ammos in the third row. But we got crit rate and elemental damage as well, so we're gonna stick with that for now. How do I not get a single attack roll in like 30 rolls? How does that even happen? I just don't get it. I don't understand. There we go. Okay, we got an attack roll on the third slot, which I think we're going to keep. All right, we finally got an attack roll in the third slot, so I'm just going to stick with that for now, even though the rest obviously leaves a lot to be desired. We're just going to stick with these. We got the 777s. I guess we can go with Bastion, probably, for her cube. Yeah, I mean, Bastion, it's kind of one of those things, when in doubt, Bastion. She already actually has a Bastion effect as part of her kit that we're going to take a closer look at. But yeah, let's... oh, Limit Break. Of course, Limit Break. How could I forget? Rounding it out right here. And we are going to be treated to that lovely burst animation lobby screen. So that is great. All right, let's go ahead and take her for a spin in the shooting gallery. I slapped together this iron-coated team, which is probably going to be pretty optimal as far as electric bosses. So we've got Rappy Red Hood taking on the Burst 1. We've got Crown as the Burst 2. We do have Red Hood and the new Eve as the Burst 3s. And we've got Helm with her favorite item on the side, healing and providing the healing for Crown to get those buffs that we're looking for. So, and also provide that sustainability. My God, that burst animation is absolutely lovely. So yeah, here we go. You can see her in action there. And yeah, I think this is probably, at least for the time being, pretty optimal as far as iron-coated team goes. And we'll kind of see how it delivers. Just, good lord, that burst animation is phenomenal. It is just, my goodness, a smorgasbord for the eyes. But yes, so let's take a closer look at Eve's kit while we are enjoying the view and appreciating her battle acumen. So let's take a look at the kit as a whole. Alright, so Eve, in her glorious pose and animations, is, like we said, an Iron Code Assault Rifle user. So she is a DPS, Burst 3. Fairly competitive DPS bracket, I will say, considering that we have high-powered Nikke like Red Hood and overspec Rappy in this category. So we'll have to see how she ultimately stacks up against the competition. But a lot of her kit effects specifically target Electric Code enemies, so she's going to be pretty specifically suited for Electric Code boss fights, and that might give her a bit of an edge in those particular scenarios. As an assault rifle user, she will benefit tremendously from Siren in the burst generation department. I think all assault rifle users do appreciate that little buff that Siren gives them. So if we take a look at her skills, we'll start with Burst 1 here. So Burst 1 gives her a huge boost to crit rate, 60% at max, which means she may pair pretty well with crit damage lines and overload gear, maybe even additional crit rate lines, because she does get a boost when landing 44 critical hits. So when she lands 44 critical hits, it activates something called Unstable Energy, which makes Electric Code enemies targeted take an additional 10% damage for 10 seconds, and that can stack up to 3 times, so I believe that would be a total of 30% additional damage. If it is additive and not multiplicative, I think, because it's going to be stacking. And this would be further enhanced by her Burst, which we will talk about a little bit later, but gets even better. So Burst 2 provides a passive buff to her attack and max ammo, and gives her a Bastion Cube effect all in one. So nice big attack boost at 50%, a nice 25% max ammo boost, and when she's attacking Electric Code enemies, she gets 3 rounds back as a bullet rebate for every 10 shots landed. So again, Bastion Cube is in the running, certainly for best cube in the game. So having this passive is very, very nice. And finally, we've got our Burst 3, so huge damage to random enemies 6 times, which means that her burst is pretty ill-suited for campaign battles and is squarely a good fit for bosses, right? If that wasn't already clear, hitting random enemies is not usually great against regular mobs, but she will hit very hard against bosses. And then she does give herself a buff to scale the effects of Unstable Energy and Eagle Eye by 100%, so effectively doubling their effect. So that means back from the Burst 1 with Unstable Energy, that 30% boost, or 30% debuff on electric-coated enemies to take 30% more damage, that's now 60%. And those Burst 2 passive effects, where she gets 50% attack buff and a 25% max ammo buff, yeah, that's now 100% attack buff and a 50% ammo boost. Pretty damn good. And that's all throughout the duration of her full burst, so for a full 10 seconds. Very, very powerful effects overall. It's just taking those 2 effects that were probably, you know, some of the most potent in her kit and then doubling them when she full bursts, in addition to doing just the initial barrage of damage, which should hit pretty hard against bosses. So I think for that archetype, she fits very, very well. It's nice to have another Iron DPS in general. Like I said, it is a competitive spot, but she could be on a B team or replace one of, depending on how they're built, or what the configuration is on the A team that you have against Iron Code challenges. So just having that variety, having that usability in a collaboration unit like this is quite nice. And it certainly doesn't hurt that she looks amazing while she's dishing out the damage on the battlefield. Alright, so all things being equal, I would say that's a pretty damn good showing. If we take a look at the individual contributor stats here, so Eve not contributing nearly as much as Red Hood or even Rappy Red Hood, but do bear in mind that my Red Hood and Rappy Red Hood are beyond max limit broken, have all of their stats maxed, have overload gear maxed, all with triple lines, as well as having their dolls, like their commander dolls. So again, you know, there is a little bit of a disconnect disparity there, of course. So I think the numbers will flush a little bit more the more I put into Eve. But yeah, I mean, already again a pretty damn strong showing. Candlelit camp. Oh, Ani's and Neon, the counters, Rappy and Eve, keeping watch from above, Memories Teller. So this is actually going to be a lot of initial exposure to me to Stellar Blade music as well. Looking forward to that, because Shift Up always does an amazing job on the audio and the music, for sure. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, look at the statue. Alright, landing a human on... So that's Rome down there. Okay. Nice, nice. And then we are in control of Eve. Okay, okay. Login stamp. Let's check things out. Alright, yeah, so on day 3 we will get our first copy of Lily, like you can see here. Very cute. Looking forward to that. And of course all kinds of other goodies. I'm going to try to like blitz through this to unlock the mini game, because I do want to at least check that out in the video, because it looked super ambitious. It looked like they basically transported like a Stellar Blade boss rush into Nikke, and I kind of want to see how it handles. Oh, the story one is a little camp, and then can shelf. So we can actually... Oh, cool. So here's all the cans that we can collect. And then it actually shows, if you click on it, it gives you a hint as to where they are. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's really sweet. They're going fishing together. I love this image. I love this image. I have a feeling that, that Rome's gonna be a fun character in this story. Oh, that's cool. So the HUD is, actually from Stellar Blade, presumably. So they usually do this with collaborations. They have unique HUDs, unique UIs, for the collaboration. I really wish that, you know, we could kind of keep these after the collaboration is over, but usually they're only for the duration of the event. Could this be it? Oh, sort of like Raoras. Is this it? Oh, it is. Okay. Roa. Nice. There we go. What's in here? And... Ooh, nice! Collecting soda cans. I can't wait for the discussion between Anis and Eve about soda. Alright, so let's check out this mini game because, again, it looks nuts. It looks absolutely absurd. We gotta give it a shot here. Oh! Mr. Commander, Mr. Commander, get over here and check this out. What is it? Found something new? The light leads me to a small machine tucked away in a corner of the city. Take a look at this. What is this? I'm not sure, but it looks like a game console. What game's on it? There's a game where you play as a sword-wielding girl who fights mysterious monsters. These graphics and system look super up-to-date, but it's never been released in the Ark. If it had, there's no way I wouldn't know about it. What's a gaming console doing here? Actually, this is where it gets important. The main character in the game looks just like Miss Eve. Really? Maybe it's just my imagination, but that's why I wanted to get you to play this, Mr. Commander. The others over there don't seem all that interested in games anyway. True that. Come on, let's grab a seat and try this thing out. What do you say we team up and conquer this mysterious new game together? Sure, let's give it a shot. Alright, so, Naytiba Raid. Naytiba Raid is a minigame where Eve battles unknown monsters called Naytibas. It allows you to experience the battles that Eve has faced. Wow! So, obviously the graphics are on the more lo-fi side of things, but I mean, that being said, it's still, like, pretty darn impressive so far. Okay, learn skills, earn SP as a first clear reward, and use SP to learn new skills, master a variety of skills to engage in stylish, dynamic combat. Yeah, I mean, we probably should do the tutorial, but let's just dive into the boss challenge, shall we? let's just go guns blazing. Alright, you can select an ATB you want to challenge. Rewards will be varied based around the amount of boss HP reduced, so how much damage you basically do to the boss. Alright, on PC, spacebar or left mouse button to perform combo attacks. Press and hold the screen, then swipe forward, backward, left, or right to dodge. Allows Eve to move and evade enemy attacks, dodge at the perfect moment. On PC, use WASD keys. Execute. When the HP becomes 0, Eve will execute. After the execution, the total score will be calculated. Death, yes, when I lose, okay? Or I run out of time. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright. Oh, we got the dodge. We got the dodge. We did. Okay, alright. We're doing the dodge. We're bringing down the Oh! Oh! Nice, nice! Is this the execution? Is this it? Oh, nice! Okay! Alright, well that was the first boss. So, like, alright, alright. So that was just the first boss. Obviously on the easier, more lenient side of things. I was very, very sloppy and still got the win there. So, yeah. So it doesn't really look like you can cancel... Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, Abaddon down too. Nice. Nice execution. So, it's a little weird, because it doesn't really feel like you can freely move. It feels like you can only, like, dodge in different directions. So, it's not like you can just, like, circle strafe around and stuff like that. I think that's just a limitation of the control scheme. Unless I'm missing it. Maybe I just haven't explored it enough, but you kind of have to be stationary and just dodge and parry as the attacks come in and just like keep wailing on them. And then like use your power-ups and everything and your special attacks. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see this expanding quite a bit. All right, so that's all we can unlock for day one. All right, so we can see a little preview of the future bosses, but that's all we can do on day one at least. But yeah, I mean, it's got potential. Enhancement here, use gold body core and beta core to enhance Eve's abilities. Gold can be earned by completing boss challenges. Now, of course, also while we're here, we've got the actual event missions that we can clear. So get our dailies done, enjoy all these rewards, and then... Yes, okay, over here on the challenge, again, you can obtain Eve and get the keyhole dress for free. So again, a free skin for Eve. There is also going to be a free skin for Raven, so that is always very appreciated. Always like to have some different options to dress up our lovely ladies. Alright, so that is going to be our Day 1 coverage and Day 1 polls for the Goddess of Victory Nikke collaboration with Stellar Blade. Can't wait to dive into it. Can't wait to play the story, read through it, enjoy just going through the event and the minigame and everything else. And of course, you know, installing and booting up my copy of Stellar Blade on PC too. Again, I might live stream my playthrough, so if you're interested in seeing that and just like kind of chilling, hanging out, watching a first playthrough, you know, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified if we end up doing that. Naturally, best of luck to all of you. Hopefully you got your copy and copies of Eve, whatever you were looking for, super, super quick. Let me know down below how your polls went. Let me know what you think about the event so far, what you think about the rendition of Eve in the game. But good luck to all of you. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory Nikke content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's defend that outpost.